Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Cloudy Bell. Hope you all have been staying safe, still protecting yourself, wearing your mask, washing your hands daily, avoiding crowds, and also avoiding crowded areas. All right, for today's channel, we're gonna be talking about natural antibiotics. Two natural ingredients that you can use to fight off infection or to prevent infection. So we're gonna be talking about garlic and honey. Garlic and honey. I hope you all see this. So garlic is a natural thing. I think it belongs to the onion family or something. It does actually have some smell to it, but you can either eat apple after taking garlic to get rid of that smell, or you can just brush your teeth or use whatever you use, mouthwash or something. So but um the main thing is that garlic is very beneficial for health. So garlic and honey together, they are loaded with tons and tons of chemical properties or compounds that help to fight off infection or to prevent infection. So we're gonna be starting with garlic. Garlic has many compounds in it that gives it that property of fighting, being able to fight off infection or can serve as antibiotics. Garlic or antibiotics, antifungal, antivirus actually. So garlic can actually treat some viral infections like the common cold or flu. It can treat bacterial infections, even candida, um, name it. Um, it can also what is it? Treat fungal infections. Sorry, fungal infections, candida, and all that. All right. So the two major compounds or chemical compounds that garlic has that gives it that property of or gives it that ability to help fight off or treat infection are allicin and sulfur, part of it, sulfur compound. So the allicin is actually what gives garlic that smell. You know, garlic smells. If you eat garlic a lot, most of the time, you notice that it does have this smell that is not pleasant, anyways. But it's very loaded with antioxidant property, antibiotic property, anti-inflammatory property. So to be able to achieve that part or the allicin property of garlic, you have to use fresh garlic because that particular compound called allicin is very unstable, and you can it does evolve, or it is made when garlic is cut or crushed. So it's very unstable and it stays for a brief amount of time, and it loses that quality of it. So using fresh garlic is more recommended than the ground or grounded one. All right. The other part of it is sulfur compound or component of garlic. So these two major components of garlic gives it the ability or the property of anti-inflammation. Garlic can help you get rid of common flu, common cold. It can help you fight off or lower your blood pressure if you're having a high blood pressure or hypertension. Garlic can help treat hypertension, thereby lowering your blood pressures. It can help you with lower your bad cholesterol levels, and this quality makes it a um, good nutrient or ingredient in or good whatever medicine or remedy for fighting cardiovascular diseases or infection, um, that prevents heart attacks or stroke. The garlic also can help you with liver disorders. It can help with diabetes, it helps lower blood pressure, blood sugar, sorry. It can also treat tuberculosis, TB. Garlic can do a lot of things. It's very loaded. It gets rid of free radicals, thereby detoxifying our body. It can delay aging process, making you look fresh and young. Garlic is superfood. It's very, very nutritious, very, very um, loaded. I don't know what else to say about it, but garlic is very, very good. Can help to treat an actual infection if you're already having symptoms. All right, let's leave that one aside for now. So let's talk about honey. Honey have the same thing. Not just the same thing, but in its own way, its own chemicals or nutrients. Honey is loaded with nutrients and vitamins, anti-inflammatory properties or benefit part of it, antibiotic properties of it. Honey can be used to treat burns, it can be used to treat wounds, it can help to soothe the sore throat. And you all know what causes sore throats. Can either be virus infection or just irritation or something or bacteria. So honey is loaded with tons and tons of anti-inflammatory, antibiotics, and antioxidant properties. So combined together, these two things can actually cure infection, but then you will not be able to get the required or the you will not be able to get or achieve this medicinal effect if you are taking it in food doses, like if you're just getting it from the amount that you put in food. So you cannot be able to achieve this medicinal property of it. So in order to achieve or use it to cure infection or to prevent infection, you need to take it in a medicinal amount. So according to research, the recommended amount that you can take, personally from my research, if you are already having symptoms like you're running a fever, high temperature, or you're having a runny nose, itchy throat, or whatever symptoms you're having, infection, you can start taking 2 cloves of garlic. This is just a bulb, so when you open it, each part of it is called a clove. And I have a example right here. So this is already peeled. I don't know if you can see this. It's already peeled. It's already peeled. All right. This is 1 clove. So so you crush, like I explained to you earlier. Please do not use the powdered one if you want to achieve the healing properties of this garlic, because one component of it called allicin that gives it that major healing benefit is allicin, and it's achieved when garlic is cut or crushed. So it's recommended to eat it fresh. All right. So you can take 2 cloves of garlic, 2 cloves of garlic each time, 4 times a day, or every 6 to 8 hours if you're already having symptoms. But if you're just taking it for preventative purposes, maybe just 1 or 2 cloves morning and night, or just daily if you prefer. So now there are some side effects of garlic specifically. It can cause heartburn, it can cause diarrhea or nausea, and or gas. So in order to prevent experiencing all the side effects, or if you start to experience any side effect of it, I rather you stop or maybe reduce the amount that you're taking. But for the smelling part, you can just eat apple. That helps to get rid of the smell, or you can just brush your teeth right after, or drink a whole cup of water right after. For the heartburn one, I just prefer, because when I take, I do swallow. So this process that I'm actually explaining now to help to fight infection, we are gonna be doing swallow. So crushed garlic saturated with honey, and then you swallow it at one time. So sometimes I'll feel the heat when it's passing down. So what I do to help is just to drink a cup of water or juice or whatever you prefer. Or you can just scoop it up, add it in a cup of water, stir it, and then drink it. That makes it easier so that you can um, prevent that hot or heating process when it's going down. So that's that. And so how do we prepare this? Hold on, guys. All right, so this is how I prepare my garlic honey for treatment. So like I explained earlier, I use 2 cloves of garlic. You can take these 2 cloves of garlic 4 times a day, or morning and night, or for preventative purposes, you can just start taking it just once daily. So I have my grater here. So what I do, and I have my original honey right here. Try to use organic garlic. That's much better. So what I do is like I crush it out. Alright. So you can either do this or you can cut it into smaller pieces. And make sure you don't hurt yourself. Alright. Alright, this is already washed, guys. Please make sure you always wash your veggies or your fruits, whatever you're using. Make sure you always wash them. So this is what I do. I crush them. I can actually perceive the smell of garlic. Not so bad. So when I'm done doing that, I just scoop it out. Just make sure you get every inch of it. Alright, so this is what I get from 2 cloves of garlic. You can even use more in this, but just not to, for you not to overdose yourself, because garlic can actually cause bleeding. And especially one thing, okay, let's finish this first and then I'll tell you what one more. So I just saturate it with honey, 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of honey, whichever one is for you. Now, some people might not be able to swallow this like this. So like I said earlier, you can just mix it up and put it in a cup of water, but make sure your garlic is fresh. Okay. So mix it. Either you saturate with 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon, whatever your preference is. And then scoop it like this. You're gonna watch me eat this. Okay. And that's it. Alright. That's the way I eat it. Very, very nutritious and healing. Now, back to what I was talking before. So garlic can actually cause bleeding, especially if you, because it thins up the blood as well, especially if you are taking other medications like Coumadin. Some people are on Coumadin or blood thinners, aspirin if you're taking aspirin, or if you're taking other medications, other manufactured medications. Please make sure that you speak with your doctor or your primary care provider. If you're taking blood pressure medications, please, it's advised that you speak with your doctor or your healthcare provider, because like I said earlier, garlic can actually lower your blood pressure. So for instance, if you're taking medications to lower your blood pressure or blood pressure medications and you're taking garlic in this medicinal quantity, that can actually, make your blood pressure to go way low, and that's not good for you. So before taking garlic in this medicinal quantity, make sure you speak with your healthcare provider, please. And like I said, if you're taking blood thinners, please, or if you're preparing to have any major surgery or any surgery at all, it is best for you not to take garlic at least 2 weeks before you have surgery, just to prevent the risks of bleeding. All right, so that's all that I have for today, guys. Please don't forget to comment below. If you have questions regarding this, feel free to send me a message or type in your comments. And please like and subscribe. Thank you all and have a blessed day. Bye bye.